I asked people to recommend me books they didn't like, and now I'm reading them. I just finished The Night Circus, which was book 20 in the Another Man's Trash reading challenge. The majority opinion on this book was that I was going to think it is treasure, and I am happy to report that I agree. I also want to report that this finale is going to be a little bit shorter because this book will be getting a 7 Elements of Story review. So, okay, this is a 4.25-star book with a 4-star reading experience. The book itself is written very well. I think that Morgenstern made really good use of several elements. We had the omniscient narration, we had nonlinear storytelling, we had a gritty historical setting, we had magical realism, we had romance, all underneath the umbrella, or I guess rather underneath the big top of a crazy, fantastical, magical, surreal circus, which was a very, very unique and cool anchor for the story. I enjoyed the actual writing style as well. I didn't find it overly descriptive. I didn't think that the point was prolonged really at all. There were definitely some moments that were kind of awkward or clunky, whether that was dialogue or things that felt repetitive, or where the sequence of events was a little bit confusing, despite the fact that each chapter has a date stamp on it. I will say that my biggest gripe with this book is the ending. I felt really let down. I was really underwhelmed. It ends in a very bittersweet but hopeful way, which is fine, but I wanted more emotion, I wanted more fallout, and like there were definitely breadcrumbs and foreshadowing leading up to the way that it ended, so when we got there, I wasn't necessarily surprised. Like, I wanted the ending of this book to fuck me up, and it really didn't. That's a big part of why the reading experience is getting a lower rating. That, and there was a stretch in the book where I got a little bit bored. Everything leading up to that point, though, was great, and I think that the front half of this book is a lot stronger. And I am going to leave it there for now, just so I can retain some sort of air of mystery for 7 Elements. Book 21. Shut the fuck up! Oh my fucking god! I mean, I knew that was going to happen eventually, but fuck, did it have to happen so soon? Every time anyone has ever asked me if there's a book on the list that I am afraid to read, I always say this one. I was just gifted this literally last week. So genuinely, thank you, Susan, for sending me this. But also, now I actually have to read it. So between the wheel and all the lists, this book was recommended 15 times. I have checked the trigger warnings. I know what I'm getting into. Try not to let my reaction sway your vote, if that's even remotely possible. But based on what you know about me and how I read, do you think I'm going to think that Haunting Adeline, which has finally come around to haunt me, is going to be trash or treasure? Poll is open.